I don't know. Okay, we got it. Well, let's kick this thing off, right? Woo! Happy Saturday to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're calling in from. It's great to have you here with us Saturday. This is a special training, everyone, and we just appreciate you taking time out of your busy days, your busy schedule, your evenings, your mornings, your afternoons to be with us on Saturday. We have a very special guest. Brian's going to introduce him soon. Some of you perhaps have never met him before, even through Zoom because you're so new, and maybe others have. But we're just excited today. We're excited to have all of you here. Again, we just want to tell you how grateful we are to be partnered with all of you, wherever you're calling in from. We see the United States, we see Canada, we see Saudi Arabia, we see Philippines, we see Israel, we know Portugal. It's exciting times. Think of all these countries, people from all over the world being able to be connected and together. Why? Because of Live Good. That's right. We're super thrilled. I just want to mention a couple of things before we get going with our training, since we're all here together. Everyone has probably heard the Firestarter Zoom from Friday. If you haven't, you can catch the recording. You want to be listening to that corporate Firestarter Zoom every Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Of course, that's Saturday in the Philippines, and but the recordings are on our YouTube video channel for Live Good. But there's always something great to learn from the Firestarter Zoom. Now, Ben Glinsky was absent because he was traveling, but he's usually always there giving the stats and recognition, and he will do that next Friday. But he did mention one thing that we want to be sure everybody's aware of. We sent it out, and that's the coupon, the $5 coupon for people who want to place their first order. So, encourage people, send out your livegood.com / with your username to the people who haven't ordered yet. What a wonderful thing. And I love it because Brian noticed that when you do send it out and the people go there to shop, a countdown clock starts running, and that's kind of cool. It gives them about 2 days or 3 days to order. So there is an urgency to use the coupon. And so that's kind of a really cool thing. And again, those are just wonderful things that Ben Glinsky is providing for all of us to just really help our businesses grow, help people not only come into the business, but also utilize the products, right? Because we have some awesome products and so many more coming, at least 50 more products on the building block, according to Dr. Ryan Goodkin. So really great stuff happening there, right, Brian?
Yeah, and the best part about that coupon is how the system is integrated uh, for your benefit. So when someone puts their first name and email in, you're going to get a notice that, hey, George signed up to get this free $5 coupon. We as the company, we're going to send him an email in the next 2 days to remind him that he can use this coupon before the end of the time period. And when he orders, we'll email you as well that he has ordered. So it's just a great addition to the Live Good system that's already very powerful.
Yes. And so that's really cool. We just love that, it's just an internet-based model, right? Live Good, and that it's available for people everywhere, just about everywhere around the world. And so that's really cool. So we wanted to make sure everybody's aware of that, make sure your teams are aware of it, so that we can get the people that haven't even tried our products yet on these products and using them. It's really amazing. So that's an important note. Also, we have our regularly scheduled trainings, right? For everyone, mastermind meeting. We encourage you to join those on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our team. And then, of course, our Facebook group, which everyone's welcome to be a part of, Freedom Seekers Worldwide. You can find us. And then, of course, our chat which blows up every day. We love that chat. You guys are awesome. It's a great way to stay connected. We do max out on that and, have to start new ones, but that's why we have our Freedom Seekers Worldwide group, so that those people that can't fit on a chat or two, or just, want a different way, you can go back to the group and search things there too. We put up scripts, we put up, all kinds of things that you may know about now, but remember, your new person is not aware of everything you're aware of. So you want to give them the opportunity. We have other wonderful tools that are created by our guest speaker as well, which you all know about, which we post there. And so just so much to tap into. But again, let's get to our training today, which you're all here for, because we're super duper excited. Brian's going to introduce this awesome guy, gentleman. Many of you have seen him, perhaps. Many of you have perhaps heard from him, and then many of you maybe haven't. So again, I want to welcome everyone to the Zoom. I see more people coming on. That's great. And so with that, Brian, I'm going to hand it over to you to introduce our very, very special guest speaker this morning, afternoon, evening. Take it away, Brian Roach.
Yes, well, thanks everybody for being here. And our special guest speaker is someone that has decades of experience in the industry, and he's from right here in the great city of Chicago. We've actually had the privilege of meeting him a few weeks ago and just had a wonderful, brainstorming meeting about the future of Live Good, and his experience is really just very knowledgeable about all facets of network marketing and non-network marketing, which is Live Good. So we call him our grand upline, okay? Because he is a wonderful support for all of us. But why we call him grand upline is because he is the personal enroller. I'm going to I'll mute everybody here. The personal enroller of our sponsor into Live Good, Crown Diamond, Fernan Santiago of the Philippines. So this gentleman is the enroller of Fernan, and so that's why we call him our grand upline. And again, he's been with Live Good really from the very beginning. He's a great support to all of us. He's very prevalent in the Latino community. He actually has a special Facebook group for Live Good Latinos, and that's what it's called, Live Good Latinos Facebook group. And everybody is welcome to join that group. He also conducts presentations each week. On Mondays, he does a Spanish presentation. On Tuesday and Thursdays, he also does English presentations. And on Thursday, he conducts trainings.
Take the reminders.
Ooh, okay.
I think you need to mute everyone out, please, Brian.
Yeah, I can't do it. So if you could also mute yourself out, that would help out. I'll get to that in a minute. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest speaker this morning. He, again, has, just tremendously supported our group, and he's just getting started. Also, I wanted to mention he's one of the co-hosts of the Las Vegas event coming up in March. So please welcome to our Zoom. We're so excited for his knowledge that he's going to share with us today, Mr. Jesse Garcia. Jesse, welcome.
Welcome, Jesse.
Hello, everyone. Wow, what a pleasure and honor it is to be here. Good morning. It's morning here in Chicago, right? I don't know what time it is in wherever you guys are at, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is awesome. I love having a global, audience. It's always, nice. Sometimes when it's nighttime here or dark, I see some videos, people on Zoom that have super nice sunny days. And I'm like, wow, it's amazing. It's dark here and it's daylight there. But I think it's daylight everywhere right now, right? You guys are all in, I see daylight behind your windows and everything. Hopefully it is. But
Oh,
anyways,
no, it's
thank
10
you.
p.m. in some places, Jesse.
It is, isn't it? I see Philippines in the house, Canada, the US. What are the countries?
You're on mute, Brian. Israel,
Oh,
Saudi
Israel, right?
Arabia,
That's
Portugal.
amazing. Woo. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. I didn't know that you guys had a Saturday training. So when I was invited to the training on Saturday, I was like, wait, which training is this one? Because I know there's other trainings. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you guys have this because everyone needs to meet somewhere and to have some training, of course. So we got plenty of that here with Live Good. Live Good has we got everything we need here. That's what's so cool about everyone that's new, everyone that's about to join. You guys are joining at an amazing time that the foundation has been built, right? If you would have joined maybe a year ago, I mean, still you would have been great. But right now, everything is done. Like you come in here, you don't need to make any flyers. They're done. We got flyers, we got tools, we got videos, we got Zooms, we got trainings, we got corporate Zooms, team Zooms, and even events, right? I mean, look at the events in the Philippines. Oh my gosh, in India, in Africa, in many countries, right? Vietnam, in the USA, in the uh, South America, Central America. We got meetings, live meetings, okay? Live events and meetings and home presentations. We got it all. It's like it almost feels like Live Good has been around for 5, 10 years. We had no choice, right? Live Good grew so fast in one year that we were forced into massive action. We were forced into creating content, creating tools and flyers and banners and events. We were forced to do it in one year. And look at us now. Look at us now. We are so we're proud of everything we've done together as a team, you know. So if you're new, you just joined, I just want to say welcome to the family. Welcome to Live Good family. Welcome to a great not only a business opportunity, but I want to say welcome to a school of education, of education that you will have for the rest of your life. You're gonna learn things that can not only change your financial life, but even your life in general. Because we don't just come here to make money, guys. We're here also to improve our lives by learning things, right? And that's what's so cool about these opportunities. So
And
yeah, I
Jesse, if
started
I
this.
could just interject real quick, I just wanted to let everybody know that I forgot to mention one thing, but I mentioned Jesse is a pioneer, but he was actually one of the first diamonds, first people in the whole company to hit diamond. I believe he was the third one, which now we have, close to 90 diamonds in the company. So
I know, right?
I'm sorry I forgot to mention that, but
That's
that
okay.
that was an incredible feat so early on, very early in last year. And so congratulations on that. But we're listening to somebody that is one of the top leaders in Livigut.
Thank you so much, Brian. That's awesome. I think yeah, I was a third diamond. You know what's funny is we had Tim Miller, right? Tim Miller, our super great grand upline. Tim Miller, when he first became a diamond, I think it was around January. I know February maybe, somewhere around there last year. Okay, so my upline is my sponsor is Brett Gurney. Okay, so Brett, my upline, He's a second diamond, okay? Well, when he became diamond, and it was, I believe it was in March, okay? When he became diamond that month, I also became a diamond that month. It was like the same month. So we got Tim, first diamond, my sponsor, second diamond, and then myself. It's like the grandfather, right? The grandfather, my father, and the son, right? It's like it was weird. But yeah, that was a very interesting experience for me to have that experience and that honor and that awesome rank that we all want, right? So that's kind of what this is about, guys. So we're gonna actually jump right into some training, right? Who wants some training? I actually want to know right here in the chat on the Zoom, if you want to write, you can. Just a quick question: who on the who here on the Zoom is like brand new, you brand new to this industry, you've never done network marketing, or you're just new to Live Good. Anyone new to Live Good, like super new, you could like maybe raise your hand or in the chat, just write in the chat, I'm new, I just joined Live Good about a week ago, a month ago, I don't know. So if you're new, just let me know in the chat. I would just want to see who's new and who's not new later on, obviously. I do see some hands up. I don't know if they are raising their hands for questions or I see like little hand on the right side of their videos. Wow, look at that. Someone said they're days ago from the Philippines. Here we go. So yeah, can you guys hear me? I think I muted myself somehow.
Yeah, there's another new person, Jen, in the chat. I'm new just a month ago. I'm new just days ago. Someone else. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, this training that I'm about to do is usually this training that I do is more towards the new people, right? New people, new members, or just anyone new that in the industry. It's always very important to get started right, to get everything you know to get the right training in the beginning is super important, especially the first 2 days after joining. But even all of us here, okay, all of us here, because I was asked to the training today, was mainly to focus on growing fast, right? Am I right? Growing fast. So everybody wants to grow fast,
Yes.
right? So who wants to grow fast? I want to grow fast, right? Yeah, so we all want to grow fast, but also if you're new, you also want to get started right. So I'm gonna try to blend those two ideas, to blend these two trainings together, and I'm gonna try and do it within 30 minutes. Okay, so if you just joined this Zoom, welcome to the Zoom, welcome to this training on Saturday here. So let's see. Let's see if you can, yeah, I can do this. Here we go. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I don't know if I'm allowed to share my screen. Let's see. Yeah, so
Yeah, Ryan's gonna make you a co-host, Jesse.
okay, cool. So yeah,
Ryan,
I
you're
have
unmuted.
a
You're
nice
muted.
little slide presentation that I kind of prepared for this Zoom, okay? And I'm glad I did, because this slide presentation I'm going to start using in other trainings, okay? I like to do slides, right? The little slides that presentations. I feel like that is a really great way for most people to follow what I'm saying and to even read what's on the screen, right? And not just talk like this, okay? So that's why I'm going to be sharing a little bit of the screen here, okay? So yeah, so for those of you that just joined this Zoom, welcome to our Zoom here with our awesome team members and leaders here. This is for our Live Good family. This is for our Live Good community. We're going to do a quick training on how to grow a big team, how to grow fast. Okay, so let me share my screen.
I'm unmuted now.
All right, here we go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So this is going to be called building a massive team, okay? And we can even say building it fast, okay? We all want to build a fast and massive team. So we're going to talk about a 90-day plan of action, okay? Any type of business involving network marketing, multi-level marketing for the last 30, 40 years, it's always been taught, okay? And it's proven that a 90-day plan of action is the best and fastest way to duplicate and to grow, okay? To grow a big team and to duplicate, right? So because it's important to have a system in place, and the system usually will involve a 90-day plan of action, including any other things, okay? So that's what we're gonna focus on right here is how to build a massive team with a 90-day plan of action, okay? But before we jump into some of that, I always start with the right set of mind here. It's important to also kind of understand the foundation, okay, of success in this type of work. We have 3 pillars, okay, that are going to help you get the success that you're looking for. And these are the 3 pillars, okay? Number one pillar, okay, is your upline business mentor. We all need a business mentor, okay? And an upline is because obviously usually it's someone that is in up in our organization, right? So usually it's your sponsor and you know, the person that invited you. It's usually almost always that person, the sponsor that invited you, who will be your upline business mentor. But sometimes it's not your sponsor for whatever reason, right? So it's okay if it's not your sponsor. It could be someone above your sponsor, right? For example, in Live Good, obviously we have our sponsor, and you know, you could go to your back office and see who your sponsor is, and you can actually see who your platinum upline is, who your diamond upline is, and they offer, you know, their emails and phone numbers there, because that is your basically your go-to people if your sponsor is not available, or for whatever reason not really you know, providing the right mentorship and help. So that, you know, and even sometimes your upline business mentor could be someone that's not even in your upline organization. It could be someone in the company but in a different team, okay? So these things do happen, and it's okay to happen. And especially with Live Good, because with Live Good, we all have that you know, mentality, or we would like to have that mentality that we're all here as a family working together, right? So let's say you're not in my team, or I'm not in your team, and you just, you know, you or I are leaders, you know, we're 100% focused on Live Good. We're training, we're coaching, we're presenting, we're out there helping. You can be you and I can be an upline business mentor to someone in the company that's not even in our team. So that's why I say that your upline business mentor can be your sponsor, and sometimes in some cases it could be someone else, okay? So anyways, your upline business mentor is one of the 3 pillars of your success, okay? They are the person that you can go to, okay, and you know, get guidance, get support. They're the ones that are up there getting the information from corporate. They're getting, you know, they know what's going on. Maybe they get the first you know, news or announcements, and they're spreading it to everyone. This is the person that is following a system that's getting results, and they are mentoring people. So it's important that you listen to this person, follow, and you know, duplicate, okay? So your upline business mentor is a very important pillar. Another pillar is your education system, okay? So an education system is basically, you know, the things that are being taught from above, okay? So when you join this type of business, especially here with Live Good, there's usually you know, someone above you that's teaching a certain way to work this business, okay? So if they're getting results and they're teaching, a system, something that they're showing people what's working for them. That's a system, okay? So basically, what you want to do is you want to learn that education. You want to learn and practice what they're teaching. That's the education you're getting from the upline mentors, from your coaches, right? And then you duplicate, okay? And then you can also teach if you want. But this is important information. The education is key to your success, guys. You can come into this business all motivated, right? Usually everybody comes into a business brand new, right? This is brand new business, brand new for you or for anyone. You're motivated, right? But motivation alone is not enough. It's not enough to get you the right success, okay? Long-lasting success requires education, okay? A specific type of education, okay? And we could go over that in a second. And then the final pillar of your success is the Live Good business, okay? The Live Good company. We have, Live Good is like the vehicle, okay? And we all have the same vehicle. We're all in the same vehicle. We're all in the same car, or whatever you want to call it, vehicle. We're in the same vehicle, right? And this vehicle, Live Good, is amazing, right? Live Good is an amazing company. We have amazing corporate owners. We have amazing products, amazing model, amazing compensation plan. It's all done. Amazing, system that they have with the marketing system they use, with the tour page and everything. We have it all ready and said and done, and it's working great. It's been proven already. 1 year later, we broke records. We're revolutionizing the industry literally. So that is the vehicle. That is the third pillar of your success, right? And that's the vehicle we're in. So these three things are the pillars of success: your upline business mentor, your education system, and your Live Good business. Okay, so with that in mind, now you know that these are the things that are going to give you this success, okay? And then here I want to talk about 7 core business habits. These are habits that are already, proven to show that when people follow these habits, you will get the right success and results, okay? So we all want to get results in this business. We all want results, and we want them fast, right? So if you become a core person, okay, by following these 7 core business habits, you will automatically get to those results, okay? So let's look at them real quick. These are just 7, okay? There could be more, right? But we narrow them down, right? So these are the 7 core business habits, okay? We're looking at this one first. It's show your business consistently, okay? The key word is consistent. I know that, maybe you've heard this before, but being consistent is very important, okay? It's just like if you're going, to the gym because you want to work out and have a nice body. Are you going to get that body that you're looking for if you go to the gym once a week, once a month, or even once a year? No, it requires being consistent. The same thing is with this business, okay? The more consistent you're showing your business, every day, every week, every month, the more you're going to see registrations, okay? That's your job. This is our job. This is our work. Our work or job is to register people, okay? Register, register, register. And the way to get more registrations is by showing the business, okay? You want to show the business on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and just be consistent. That's the key, to be consistent. So you showing your business consistently is one of the core habits, okay? The next one is follow the educational system. That's, again, I already mentioned this in the other slide, but that's how important this is, okay? The educational system is whatever your upline is doing, right? Whatever your upline business mentor is doing, right? Whatever their system is, whatever they're teaching, whatever whatever methods they're using to get their results, that's the system. And so the education that they have for you is what you want to follow, is what you want to learn and follow, right? Practice and then teach, okay? So you following the educational system is a business habit, is a core habit, okay? The next one is help your team with the onboarding business plan, right? So what is that? Well, the onboarding business plan is something similar to what we're doing here. So as soon as someone joins, right, you register someone new, right? You register someone new. What do you do next? What do you teach them right away? What do you do with them? So what you want to do is, and I like how Tim and many people from Live Good, Tim Miller and many people from Live Good, they teach GPS, right? Have you heard of that? GPS. So GPS stands for get in, plug in, and stay in, right? So this help your team with the onboarding business plan is plugging in. That's the plugging in. So that's what you want to do is you want to plug in your new member into what we have, whatever we have that's going on, whether it's, you plug them into the Facebook groups, you plug them into the trainings, you plug them into the Zooms, you plug them into the tools you're using, to plug them into whatever the system or location or thing you have for them, plug them in. It's not it's not really our job to every day or every week, tell our new members what to do, because that is taking time away from your real job, which is to register people. Okay. The majority of our time should be spent showing the business and registering, showing the business and register, showing the business and register. It should not be spending all the time or most of the time, telling a new member what to do and training and training and training. Too much training can be bad. Okay. Yeah. That's why we have these trainings. For example, this Zoom here is a training you guys have every Saturday. So this is a system that you have in place, right? So when someone new joins, you give them the tools, you give them the right training in the beginning, but you also plug them into the system, which is part of whatever you're doing for them. So this is one part of the system, this Zoom we have right here. So what you want to do is bring them to the Zoom, okay? And have them come and listen and learn and participate and then duplicate. Do the same thing. Tell them to bring their new members here. That is how you help your team with the onboarding business plan and plugging them in so that you don't have to do it, right? Think about it. You have someone here doing this Zoom, right? You have someone here teaching something. You have someone here doing presentations. So you kind of don't really have to do that. So the real job is just bringing them in, plug them in, right? The next one is learn, do, and duplicate, never work alone. What does that mean? So everything that you're learning, everything that you're doing, right? You want to duplicate by teaching them to do the same thing. But at the same time, you never want to work alone. So for example, we have a Zoom here, right? We have a Zoom every day. There's Zooms every day, all day long, right? We got Live Good members with Zooms all the time. So when you come to a Zoom, okay, you are teaching your team, your new members or your team, what to do. And that's duplication, right? You got to do it so they also do it. You can't tell them to come to the Zoom and you don't show up to the Zoom, right? And also, you don't want to come to the Zoom and not invite your team. Okay. So whatever Zoom is going on, whether it's, and this is just Zooms, I'm talking about, it could be Facebook groups, Instagrams, or Telegram groups. Wherever you are, you want to never be there alone. So you want to add your team to the chats. You want to add your team to the groups. You want to plug them into these things. And then when you come to the Zoom, don't come alone. Do not come and never come alone to the Zoom. Okay. If you don't have anyone in your team, well, when you come to the presentations on the Zooms, invite someone to come to the Zoom. Okay. Always invite people to come to the Zooms. Always have prospects in the presentations of the Zooms. And when it's training, if you already have a team, always invite them, right? When there's corporate Zooms or our Zooms, members, leaders Zooms or training Zooms or presentations, and you come, you don't expect them to come just from just because maybe they got an email from Ben Glinsky inviting them to the corporate Zoom, right? Just like how you were invited to the corporate Zoom or to this Zoom, you do the same, duplicate, invite every single person that's in your team to the Zoom, even if they already saw the invitation on the chat or an email. You personally, you the upline, the sponsor who has members in your team, you invite them as well, even though they were already invited. Invite them personally, private message them, or if you have your own group in a chat, send a reminder. Hey, the Zoom is about to begin, guys. Let's go. Because you never want to come to the Zoom alone without your team or without your prospects, okay? And then the next business core habit is, it says there, read 15 minutes per day of recommended books, okay? What is that? What are you talking about? So recommended books are books that are specifically, books that will inspire you, motivate you, educate you, you know, um, books that have to do with maybe um just learning how to be a leader, learning how to talk to people, learning how to, create a good business, all these things. These are specific books for us, right? And it's just 15 minutes. We're not talking about 1 hour or 2 hours of reading. Just 15 minutes of a whole day, right? Is not really much. But those 15 minutes that you read of recommended books, if you read 15 minutes at least each day, we're talking about many, many books in 1 year. Many, many books. And these books, when you read them, it's gonna change you. It's gonna help you to learn things that no one else might teach you, okay? And these are things that really help us all to be better business people, okay? Better people in general, right? The next one is listen to one positive audio per day, right? And that is another important business habit. We are constantly, first of all, we live in a negative world, right? There's a lot of negativity out there in the world. The news, the bad news, the things that are happening that we hear out there, the things that we see, a lot of negativity. But the worst part of our psychology, of our mind, is the little voice inside our head that's telling us, no, you can't do it. It's impossible. Like, it's always, there's one little voice in there that kind of, it just kind of steals your dream, right? So the way to shut that voice up is by listening to something else, something that's positive. Okay. So, I mean, right now in this day and age, it's free to even just listen. Back in the day, we used to have to buy, cassettes and CDs. Now with YouTube and podcasts and all this, it's free, okay? And you can listen to something positive, something motivational, something inspiring, it's just like reading, but with audio, not reading. So you can actually do this on your downtime, when you're driving, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, when you're at the gym, I don't know. But listening to one positive audio per day or more, if you can, is not only going to help you in your personal life, okay, but it's also going to help you in your business. And people are going to notice something about you different because of these things, okay? These are very important things to do. Very important, especially this one, okay? Because sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes we have a bad week or even a bad month. And because of these things, these little, bumps in the road, we as humans, okay, it's not you or a group of people, all of us, even myself, sometimes have rough situations and days, and we want to quit. We want to just stop. We want to quit. But what's going to keep you going besides your why and your goals, right? It's going to be the mentality you have, the attitude and the mindset. And the only way to really have a strong mindset and mentality is by listening to positive audios, reading, right? And being in a circle of people like us, right? So that's important. And last but not least, be a team player, right? I can tell you right now that this right here, being a team player, is the biggest reason a lot of people have success, okay? Team player. You will reach your results, your goal, your success faster if you are a team player. Sometimes we have people that don't like being a team player. They want to do things on their own. They never come to the Zooms. They never want to talk in the chat. They never, want to participate much. They think they can do it by themselves. Well, maybe you can, but it's going to take you longer. It's gonna take you longer because it's just, you know, it's just one person doing one thing and that's it. But when you're working as a team and helping each other and supporting each other and working as a team, it goes way faster, okay? Way faster. So a team player for me is someone that participates, someone that says good morning, someone that congratulates others, someone that is you know, participating in our posts, in the chats, on the Zooms, someone that's, you know, participating in maybe giving a testimonial, helping the Zooms out, presenting, or even training, right? Anything you can do to participate, to be a part of the group, of the family, that is being a team player, guys. And showing up to a meeting, a Zoom, or something like this is 80% success, okay? So these are the 7 core business habits, guys, okay? So, and then here, just take a screenshot of this. I'm not gonna go too deep into each one of these, but these are 7 secrets that I discovered, and you will see that they are real once you start, you know, working this business. These are the 7 secrets to getting a massive, you know, success in multi-level marketing, okay? Um, number 1, the pace of the team is the pace of the leader, okay? If you have a team already and you are happy and you're, you know, you see that you have a team, you have results. If you want to go to the next level, you gotta increase your activity. You gotta do more than what your team's doing, okay? They will follow your lead, right? If you want to grow your team, if you want to see your team duplicate and grow, you have to lead that part, right? So if you have 10 people, 20 people on your team, or 20,000 people on your team, but you want to grow that, right? Because there's always more. You want to grow that, okay? You have to lead that, and which means you will have to do more. You have to register more people, right? Register more people, you're gonna start seeing people in your team register more people, right? If you're not doing anything anymore for whatever reason, the teams kind of follow your lead, and they might not do anything either, okay? Focus on their dream. Focus on their dream, okay? So a lot of times we're in the business, we're talking, we're training. Sometimes you want to focus on the dream of the prospect or your new member, because that is how you're going to see who is truly a leader, who is truly trying to change their lives, okay? Sometimes we have people that are successful joining the business and they're already successful. So what are they looking for, right? And sometimes you get people that are not very successful, or they were successful, but they're not anymore. I don't know. But you get people that want to change their lives and they're serious about it, and they'll tell you what their dreams are. So if you know what their dreams are, guess what? You're going to be able to help them more because you're going to know what they want. If you know what they want and you lead them with that, you're going to be able to not only help them, but you're going to help yourself to see what they want. Increase the frequency of your meetings. And when I say meetings, I'm talking about presentations, okay? Not trainings, presentations. So you're new here. I don't know if you do presentations. I don't know if someone that you work with do presentations, but presentations is important, whether it's offline, online, you know, from home, from an office, from a Zoom, from a webinar. I don't know. The point is, the more presentations you do on a frequent basis, the better results you're going to have, okay? Engage a new team member. I've already kind of explained this. As soon as someone joins, the first 72 hours are key, okay? If you do not go over a 90-day plan of action or onboarding business plan, if you don't talk to them and show and kind of, you know, show them an expectations of what you're expecting from them and what they should expect from themselves the first 2 days, you might just lose that person. You might lose that person, and potentially, you know, that could potentially be the difference between that new person finding 5 new people the very next week, the very next month, and not doing anything at all. Why? Because you didn't do anything right away as soon as they joined. The very first 2 days, the first 72 hours are very important for you to go over a business plan, okay, with them. Spend less than 1 hour a week in training. Well, it could be 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't know. It depends on you. Some people like to do lots of trainings. That's fine. But here in this business, okay, the best training you could ever give anyone, besides, meeting on a Zoom and doing something like this, the best training you can give someone is just by doing the work. They will see you doing the work and they will copy what you're doing. Monkey see, monkey do, okay? Give one message of duplication at each event. So for example, every time there's a Zoom meeting, okay, a presentation or a training, every time there's a Zoom meeting, at the end of the meeting, at the end of any type of event or meeting, you want to let everyone know, okay, that they all need to bring at least 2 or 3 new guests on the next event, okay? Did I spell secrets wrong there? I don't know. So you want to tell them that you want to see duplication in the next event. You want, and always remind them in every meeting, tell them, for example, on the next training, guys, okay? On the next training that we'll have here on Saturday, okay? I might not be there, okay? But I could pop on and see. You want to duplicate the numbers in your Zoom, right? So you want to tell everyone here, on the next training, guys, bring at least one person, okay, that's in your team. This is only for members, right? It's not for prospects. Bring your new members that just joined, or someone that's been around but they're not showing up to the Zoom. Bring them, and let's duplicate. Let's grow the number of people on the meetings, okay? So always do that. And then unite your leaders. Another secret is that you want to, unite with leaders. It could be from your team or not from your team. And I'll give you a perfect example. I united I could have united with many other people, but because of the time zones and many other, factors, I was not able to unite as well as I could have. But I still knew that I needed to unite with someone that I can maybe relate to, or someone that I could work with, that we work together well. And guess what? They're not even in my team, but we are united as leaders working for Live Good, because we're all working for Live Good. We're all we're all with Live Good, working for Live Good, working with Live Good. We're all one big family. We don't need to be in the same team to work together. Okay, that is true teamwork. Even when you don't work with your own team, you work with anyone, because sometimes you might have a small team. Maybe there's not a lot of leaders in your team. Well, find someone that's a leader in someone else's team and connect with them. If you are a leader, you need to work with other leaders together, and whether they're in your team or not, for Live Good, right? For the mission of Live Good. So I united with a bunch of other leaders. They're under the same team with Tim Miller, but they're not in my team. And we're just working. We're just working, doing presentations, doing trainings, and now we're even doing events. We're meeting up in different cities, and we got this Vegas event coming up. So unite with leaders and work together, and other people will duplicate that. They're gonna want to do whatever you're doing. They're gonna see the community. They're gonna see the harmony. They're gonna see how successful, happy team leaders are working together. So that kind of, duplicates, okay? All right, so who's ready for the 90-day plan of action? I know you guys have been like, okay, where's the plan of action Jesse was talking about in the beginning? We cannot start talking about work or even work. We can't work if we don't have the right mindset, guys. So literally, I just spent like 10 minutes talking about the right mindset, right? So let's see. I'm going to go in the chat and look at this. Okay. All right. So let's see how many people are paying attention. Okay. So who can tell me at least one of the secrets I mentioned? I want to see if anybody, I just literally said 7 secrets. Let's see who's paying attention, taking notes. Anyone that wants to write in the chat, let me see, send one secret in the chat that you heard. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Some people are taking notes. Perfect. I hope everyone's taking notes, okay? One secret. Perfect. Thank you. So now let's look at the 90-day plan of action. What is this? I'll explain that in a second. But basically what it is it's literally 3 months, okay? 3 months of work to achieve your goal. I don't know what your goal is, okay? I only know my goal, okay? You can share your goal with me if you want. You can share it with your upline, and I recommend that you do, okay? Whatever it is you want in 90 days, tell your upline business mentor what it is, because they're gonna help you, okay? Now, what you want to do is write a 90-day goal. Just write a goal. And the key word is write, okay? If you have a goal in your mind, don't keep it there. Don't keep it in your mind, okay? The things, your mind is full of things, okay? Your mind is full of just thoughts, okay? And most of those thoughts are not goals. So you may have a goal in your mind of where you want to be in 90 days, okay? Where do you want to be in 90 days with Live Good? What do you want to see in 90 days with Live Good? How much do you want to earn in 90 days with Live Good? What rank do you want with Live Good, okay? In 90 days. So whatever the goal is, don't keep it in your mind. Write it down. Why write it down? Because if you write it down, wherever you wrote it down, you can look at it. And every time you look at it, you're going to remind yourself of your goal and do something about it, okay? If you don't write it, you're not going to look at it. And if you don't look at it, you're not going to think about it. If you don't think about it, you're not going to probably do much about it, okay? We become what we think about, right? So write down a goal that you want to have in the next in 90 days, okay? And then what you're gonna do is this is how you make a 90-day plan of action. You write down that goal, okay, whatever it is, and then you create your DMO or write down a DMO. What does DMO stand for? Does anybody know what DMO stand for? Let's see if we have anyone in this Zoom that's old school or that's been around the block. There you go. Daily method of operation. Thank you, Andrea, Stang, okay, Raquel, Joe, perfect. Everyone, awesome. Jill, Don, wow. Okay, you guys know it already. DMO. Remember when they taught us that? Daily method of operation. Daily method of operation. Literally, it means what it is. Whatever it is that you decide you're going to do every day, okay? Your method of operation, your tasks, okay? The tasks that you choose to do on a daily basis, okay? You're gonna create that. And then you're gonna track, modify, and be accountable, okay? So I already explained why we need a goal, right? Well, maybe I didn't. I explained why we need to write it. But why do we need a goal? In case you don't remember, because it gives us direction, helps us measure our progress, and keeps us on track. Okay, that's why we need a goal. You can't get to where you want to go in life if you don't have a goal. Okay, it'll take you way too long, and you might never reach a goal if you don't have a goal, or reach your results if you don't have a goal. Okay. So the difference between working with a goal and not working with a goal is the results you get, okay? So we're beginning with the end in mind, okay? Which is our goal, all right? The end in mind is the goal. So we're going to talk about some ranks in Live Good because I'm going to tell you something. You can tell me, oh, I want to make $1,000 a month. I want to make $300 a month. I want to make $10,000 a month. Or you can tell me, I want a new car in 90 days. I want Live Good to help me pay for a car. I want Live Good, I want to make money with Live Good. I want to have 10,000 people in Live Good. Whatever your goal is, okay, since we're talking here about Live Good, whatever your goal is, I'm going to tell you that you can write down whatever goal you're really trying to get in 90 days. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what rank you're in and how big your team is, okay? With Live Good, to reach a certain level of income, to reach a certain level of success, we usually measure it all by the ranks that you're in, okay? With Live Good. And the good news is that with Live Good, you don't need to buy or sell products or accumulate volume points or any type of points to rank up. The way to rank up with Live Good is by the size of your team, okay? And the qualifications, okay? What I'm going to show you now it is my opinion, right, and my experience of the fastest way to rank up with Live Good, okay? And so with that, whatever goal you wrote down after, for your 90 days, I would say that at the same time, write down what rank you want in 90 days, okay? Because if you focus on ranking up, you're automatically going to get some great results and reach your goal, okay? So if you say I want to rank up to bronze in 90 days, I want to rank up to silver in 90 days, I want to rank up to gold or platinum or even diamond in 90 days, you can. It's possible. People have done it, okay? But you got to write it down, okay? So here's one way of many to rank up and reach certain ranks in 90 days, okay? So here's one goal, okay? So you want to get to bronze? Well, get 2 members and help those 2 members get there too, all right? Now, you are bronze by getting 2, so you're good, right? If those 2 don't get 2, you're still a bronze, okay? So I could have easily put just get 2 people and become bronze, okay? But your goal isn't just to become bronze, okay? Your job or responsibility as a Live Good affiliate is not just to get the first rank here, which is bronze. It's also to help your 2 rank up, right? So if I find 2 members, I'm a bronze. Now my job is to, obviously I can register more people. That's what I want to do, is I want to register as many people as I can. But those 2 people that are working, because sometimes you register 2 people and they don't want to do work. They don't want to do anything. Well, unfortunately, if you have that, you're going to have to go find 2 more, okay? So the key here with all the things I'm about to say, with all the ranks I'm about to explain, the key here, okay, is that the people you're finding, okay, if it says here get 2, what we're talking about, what type of 2 are we talking about? We're talking about getting 2 that are gonna actually work and find their 2 as well, okay? So you might need to find more than 2, okay? And we're basically talking about 2 good people, right? Good people meaning that they're gonna work, okay? So you wanna find 2 good affiliate members that are going to also work and find their 2. So if you get 2 and 1 doesn't do anything and 1 does, well, then you need 1 more, okay? You wanna have 2 good working members, affiliate members, right? And then those 2 also wanna find their good working 2 affiliate members, okay? So get 2 good members and help those 2 find their 2 good members, okay? So now you achieve rank qualification, and guess what? You're a bronze. Congratulations. If that was the goal for you in 90 days, well, good for you. I believe you could do that definitely in less than 90 days, okay? You could definitely do it in 1 day or a couple days or even 1 week, okay? It should not take you longer than a week. But if it does, don't worry. No one's here to judge you, and no one here can tell you when or how fast to do this. But this training is for those that want to go fast, okay? So as fast as you want to go, this is how it's going to go down, okay? You want to do this the fastest you can. I recommend that you do this in 1 week, okay? And I'll explain the numbers in a second. But here, let's get you to bronze, okay? This is how it's done. Silver, if this is your goal, okay, the fastest way, okay, there's many ways to become a silver, right? We know we have different options, okay? I'm not going to go into the ranks of how they work, but the fastest way is to get 3 legs and have a bronze in each leg. You don't need your directs to be bronze. It could be someone below them that is a bronze that's going to qualify you. So you want 3 legs. What is 3 legs? Well, it means 3 members, 3 affiliates, okay? You need 3 directs, 3 personal directs that join you with your website, okay? And each And when I say three, again, I'm talking about three good working affiliate members. You could recruit three people, register three people, and those three, if they don't do jack, they don't do anything, you're gonna have to go find three more. You gotta have three, okay, good people that are gonna work, or at least work some to the point where they bring someone. Sometimes you have three people, right? You have three or more people in your team that are your directs. You're on your first level, all of them. And they do some work and then they don't do anything later for whatever reason. That's okay. Whoever they brought below them, if they're working, that's gonna help you. Okay. And sometimes that's gonna happen. So you want to look for those people working in each leg. Sometimes you have to go deep down and look for them and figure out who's who and work with those people that are working in each leg. Because sometimes it's not your direct that you invited. I know that I've invited many people on my team that are my directs, and some are not doing anything anymore. But because they did some work and they brought someone, and those people brought someone, and those people brought someone, somewhere below in the tree, there are leaders that are working, that love, live good, they're working. You go and find them and work with them, okay? So, but you need three legs, right? So for sure, you're gonna need at least three registrations, three people that join you, okay? And from those three, if they're working or not, if they have people under them, if they're working, that's fine. As long as as long as the legs are growing, okay? Regardless of whether it's your direct that's helping and growing, or someone below them that's helping and growing. As long as those legs are growing, those are nice, strong legs, okay? Again, if you have three and only one or two are working and one leg isn't, you're gonna have to get another leg, another registration, another direct, okay? But you wanna have three strong, working, good legs, okay? And from each leg, a bronze, right? And once you have that and a certain amount of members in your team, right, you can rank up to silver. So this is the fastest way with the three good members, affiliate members that are working, okay, or someone below them that's doing the work, okay. That counts for you too. The same thing with gold, three good legs with a silver in the leg, okay. Again, it doesn't have to be the direct that's a silver. It could be anyone below them, and then you get to gold, okay. And then platinum, same thing, three legs with gold, okay, rank up to platinum. And finally, diamond, three legs with platinum, okay. Now, when you get to diamond and you're doing this qualification, when you get to platinum and you're trying to qualify for diamond, okay, it could be that you have some legs and they're working, but it's, sometimes people are finding it difficult to get to platinum. Here, when to get to diamond, remember we have other ways to get there. So if this method of the three legs with platinum is not working, then you focus on the other option of registering more people, going wide, because when you go wide, you have many more legs, and many more legs, you increase the probability of your legs growing deep and down, right? And all of a sudden, all the legs will help you count towards your diamond qualification. And it won't matter if you have platinums in them, because now what they're doing is they're counting all the legs and each leg, the number of people in each leg, okay, to reach the diamond. So that is just a quick, in my opinion, the fastest way, okay? But now let's look at the numbers, okay? And this could be weekly or monthly. I know it says the first 30 days, but it could be literally, if you want to go fast, it's going to be a weekly thing here. But maybe if you're not as fast, it could be a monthly thing. So let's look at this. This is just like an example of what I created. You can make your own, okay? But this is something that I share with people. I can give you the PDF of these slides right here for this part. This right here is just the numbers, okay? And weekly. So basically I put my name, date, upline, mentor name, because what you want to do is you want to share this with your upline business mentors so they can also, keep track of what you're doing and help you, right? To show you what needs to be done. You follow the plan of action, get 3, help 3, get 3 that was my way of reaching diamond real quick with the 3 legs, okay? With the 3, okay? The concept, obviously, get to, help to, get to is the concept in the beginning to be bronze, and so that we grow the matrix. But when it comes to the ranking part, this was what I did, okay? I got to diamond in 11 weeks with 3 strong legs, okay? I have many other legs, but with 3 strong legs, that's how I got to diamond fast, okay? So here we go. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Basically, what this means is find your 3 directs. And remember, you might need more than 3. Well, I'm talking about find 3 good directs that are working, okay? Find your 3 on week 1, right? Remember I said you could do that in week 1, okay? If you could do this weekly, this is how it's gonna get duplicated. And obviously it's not a guarantee of income, right? I have to say that. Results vary and depend on many things, okay? But this is just the numbers and how this can be duplicated. This is an example, okay? So in this case, okay, find your 3 directs on week 1. So on week 1, you have a total of 3 members in your team, okay? And then you help your 3 find their 3, okay, on week 2. And those 9, because it's a total of 9 now, okay? These 3 are your directs, okay? These are your 3 legs. And from these 3 legs, we're gonna help, duplicate and each find their 3. So whoever they find, those people are gonna be on your level 2 in the tree, okay? So that the total here, if they all do find their 3, the total here is at least 9, okay? We got 9 people so far on level 2. So on week number 3, okay, those 9 also find their own 3. Now we're talking about 27 people on level 3 in your tree. So if you add this up, if you add up all these members, we're talking about 39 people, okay? Your first month total. 39 people. You did not find all 39, okay? You're not gonna go register 39 people. You're registering a couple, and they're gonna register a couple, and they're gonna register a couple, right? And so the math here is that on your first month, if this is done this way weekly, you got 39 people on your team. Your first month, guess what? You are a silver. You are a silver in your first 30 days. Okay. Why? Because number 1, you definitely have 3 legs, right? You definitely have a bronze in each leg. Okay. And you have more than 20 people minimum, which is in total, to be a silver. That's how you rank up to silver, right? So now we're looking at the second month. Here, we're talking about week 5. So on week 5, the 27 that not the 27, the 9, right? The 9 on level 3, okay, are week 5 level 3, which is 9 each, find their own 3. Well, now that's 27 on each leg, okay? So that's a total of 81 on your level 4, okay? So week 6, level 4 members, affiliate members, find their own 3. Now we're looking at a total of 243 people. And same thing, level 6, no, level 5, find their 3, okay? So now we're looking at each leg having 243 people. Now it's a total of 729 just on level 6, okay? Add it up. How much is that? That's over 1,000 people in your team on your second month, okay? In this case, right? In this example, if everyone's focused on each week finding their own 3, okay? You're not finding 3 more, okay? This is now just duplication, okay, in this example. So over 1,000 people, okay, and you definitely have on each leg, okay, a gold. So if you have a gold on each leg and you have this many people total in your team, guess what? You are a platinum on the second month, okay? On the second month. And then finally, on the third month, okay, week 9 members on level 6 find their 3. Week 9, level 6 members find their 3. So we're looking at 2,187 thousand members total on level 7. Same thing, those people find their 3, total 6,500. Those 3 find their 3, total 19,000. Guys, on the third month, you definitely have a platinum on each leg, and you have over 28,000 people total. Are you a diamond now with this example? Are you a diamond? Yes, you are a diamond now.
Yes.
Thanks to these numbers. Obviously, in a perfect world, right? This is possible in a perfect world. Do we live in a perfect world? No, I'm not here to tell you that this can be done by everyone, okay? It can be done because the numbers this is possible, okay? This is possible, right? But if we want to talk more about like, well, let's say if you have like 50% success with these numbers, let's say 50% of what I just explained actually happens. Even if 50% gets done right with these numbers, in 90 days, this can be, instead of diamond, this can actually be, you could be a gold. You could be a gold in 90 days. Okay? And so after that, you just make another 90-day plan of action, okay? When you finish 90 days, you're not done with your work. Now you want to do another 90-day, okay? In most successful, network multi-level marketing people in this industry, they usually do at least 2 90-day plan of actions per year, okay? Just at least 2. You could do more, but at least 2 are being done, okay, per year. So of course, after 90 days, it doesn't mean you're done and you don't get to do it anymore, because whatever goal you reached after 90 days, you could do another 90 days, okay? You could take a break maybe and do another 90 days. The point is, 90-day plan of actions work, and they work better than just doing whatever each day, okay? So now let's look at DMOs, okay? I'm not going to tell you what to do. You have to follow whatever system, okay, whatever education system your upline business mentor is teaching, okay? There's a reason that you have an upline. There's a reason you have an upline business mentor, because whatever they're teaching is working for them, and they can teach it to you and you can follow that. And that involves DMOs, okay? So I do certain things. That doesn't mean you're going to do that. You can choose to do what you want. You are free to do that. So your DMOs, it's up to you which ones you want to choose to do. And people do advertising, they do free or paid advertisement, videos, flyers, presentations, offline marketing, online marketing, content, different things, right? There's different things to do. So what you want to do is you want to keep track of your DMOs, whatever you chose. In the entire, 22 years of my experience, what I was taught was to at least pick 3. At least 3. You could do more, but you should have at least 3, okay? Pick at least 3 or more DMOs, choose the days you'll do them, and track your progress every 30 days, okay? So you can create something like this where you can keep track of things, okay? This is just an example. You can have a weekly activity and results chart where you can keep track of your DMOs. You're going to put the DMO you're going to, you want to do, okay? Whether it's posting on Facebook, messaging people, paid ads or TikTok or Reels, whatever. And then you're going to choose the days you're going to do them, okay? You choose the days you're going to do them. We're not here to tell you what to do. But what I am going to tell you is that whatever days you chose, do it and just be consistent. okay? You could say, I'm gonna do a lot of things the next 3 days and take it easy the rest of the week. Okay, if that's fine, but do it, right? And do it consistently. The key is to be consistent, okay? The secret here is not to do a lot of things in one day and then not do anything the whole month. That does not, you know what I'm saying? You could say, I'm gonna post 1,000 videos in one day, and that's it. Believe it or not, you're gonna have better results and better success if you just do one video every other day or once a day or even once a week, I don't know, and just do it consistently every week. Okay. So, you decide the days you want to work, but whatever you decided, do that. And the amount of times you're gonna do them. Total goal, total done. And then you want to modify every 30 days. Okay. If your results are bad after 30 days, increase your DMOs or increase your DMOs and number of times. If results are good, keep the DMO and the number of activity and do this every 30 days to see what is working. Where do I need to improve? This can be shared with your upline business mentor. They can also see what you're doing and how's it going for you, and they can write down what areas that you could improve in. And then last but not least, become accountable. Okay, become accountable. Accountability is important. At the end of the day, if you did or didn't do something, you want to see, because sometimes we're like, oh, I'm not getting the results I want. Why not? What did you do? Let me see what you did last week. Oh, I don't know what I did. Well, why not? Because you didn't keep track. Writing goals and keeping track is one way to be accountable of your results, whatever results you got. Get someone that will hold you accountable as well. So this could be your upline business mentor. This could be even your spouse, right? They're not gonna let you off the hook. They're gonna say, look, this is why you didn't do well because you didn't do this, right? And review your goals often. That's why I say you're gonna write them down because you want to review. You want to look at your goals. You can edit. You can change them up a bit. Review your activities. If you're not writing things down, you're not a serious business person. A business person, an entrepreneur, will write down what they're gonna do, what they want, what they're gonna do, and how they're doing it, and how many times, and they're gonna look at it and they're gonna change it up if it's not working. They do that. They write stuff down. Okay, you gotta write them down. Okay, so get back with your upline mentor who will help you stay on track and hold you accountable of your 90-day plan of action. Okay. And I just want to remind everyone, if you didn't know, if you're in the Dallas area, March 9th, we're meeting up at a restaurant. And after that, I guess, to hang out, to meet and greet. It's one way to connect with top leaders and anyone joining Live Good, because connecting with people is also something that gives the business life and motivation. And people enjoy this, okay? And don't forget, mark your calendars, April 19th and 20th. We're going to be in Vegas and you don't want to miss it. This is going to be huge. Our first big event in the US for members only. Register at livegoodvegas.com. That's all for me. I don't know how long I took. I think I took longer than 30 minutes. But guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, get those 3 strong legs and duplicate. That's how I built a fast and quick business with Live Good. Thank you, everyone.
Well, thank you, Jesse. It was just wonderful to have such just great slides and just down to earth plan of action. Really just simple. It really is about plugging in, making a 90-day plan of action. And one thing that really stuck out to me, which many people forget to do, is onboarding their new affiliates within, we like to say 24 hours. You gave them 72, but right away, that could be the difference of someone doing something or not even getting started and eventually dropping out. So I love that. And also working on oneself. every day. I mean, it's not that hard to do. 15 minutes a day of reading, listen to an audio. I started doing that myself again, and it really makes a difference in your mindset in approaching the day. And of course, the duplication, I like the idea of duplicating silvers. Bronze, bronze, everybody can get to bronze, and a lot of times it's a family bronze. Okay, so you do need to enroll more people than just two. We like the number 5, but the main thing is realizing you want 3 strong legs minimum, and that's going to start advancing you through title. So thank you very much for being on our training today. Again, solid advice, nothing difficult about it. It really comes down to making that plan of action, 90 days, and actually taking action on that plan.
Woo, that's right, Brian. And Jesse, again, thank you so much for coming to this special training. Our regular trainings are Wednesdays, but this is special because we wanted, that's okay. We wanted everybody to be able to be here. And I just want to give a shout out to Joao, who's here from Portugal as well. Soon to be silver leader. Jilan, Jesse, is here from Israel. She is a gold leader going for platinum. Okay. She is here. Her country's, being bombed. She has to go into shelter. She has some challenges, but look, she's here to learn. And I also want to give a shout out. These are just some people I missed earlier, to another gold leader going for platinum from the Philippines, Mercy Bellin.
Yeah.
Wow, staying up till almost midnight, really wanting to learn from you. And I just want to say that, the thing that stuck out to me is just the consistency of doing everything Jesse just shared with you and encouraging your people to do it consistently as well. Remember, there was no mind-blowing rocket science here. These are the basics that Jesse shared of how he not only got to diamond, but he's probably got hundreds of thousands of people on his team right now. I don't know how many, but I know it's got to be a lot because I know how many Fernand has, Coach Fernand. So Jesse's rocking and rolling. But listen to what he shared. Take action upon what he shared consistently. That is so key. I mean, the people here, if you're serious about getting to silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and beyond, and earning money and live good, these are the things you want to be doing. So I'm going to ask everyone on this Zoom that was here today to send to me and Brian, if you will. I know you're going to send it to your mentor, but if you don't mind, send it to me and Brian as well, your 90-day goal. Okay. You don't have to send us everything, the plan of action and all that kind of thing that you're going to work with your mentor, but I want to see a 90-day goal from each and every one of you, right? Brian and I are going to do our 90-day goal, and we will send it to Coach Fernand. And if he wants to share it with you, Jesse, great, we can share it with you as well. But why not? Let's plan on that now. So remember, that 90-day goal is what rank are you going for, right? So maybe we all have to just start enrolling new people. Yes, that's 90% of what you want to be doing right now anyway, right? To find your key 3 legs. Maybe you don't have them yet, we got to enroll some more people. So anyway, that 90-day goal would be great. We'd love to hear from you. And one last thing, there's a question in the chat was asked earlier by someone on the team here. And so I wrote it down, Jesse, for you, if you don't mind. It's a wonderful leader from Canada, and she wants to know, how do you find people, you, Jesse, and what do you say to them? Woo! Here comes the big monumental secret, right, Jesse? How do you find people and what do you say to them? Because I told everyone here, if you had a specific question for, soon to be crowned diamond Jesse Garcia, this is your chance to ask. So if you don't mind, Jesse, I hope I'm not putting you on the spot, but I know you do this every day. So.
No, you're not putting me on the spot. But yeah, so here's the thing. I want to kind of explain a little bit of how things have worked out for me, okay? Which is something that might help you understand some things I'm about to say. So first of all, we are, we're on month number 14 with Live Good, okay? We're on month number 14 with Live Good. There are over 1 million members, and probably, I'm pretty sure at this point, millions of people know about Live Good, okay? Millions. So we, where we are right now is different from where we were when I joined, okay? So when I joined, literally was the day that they launched. The very day that they launched, that's when I joined. So that day, okay, what I did, I already had a following. I already had relationships. I already had an email list, right? I already had several Facebook groups, communities, okay? In other words, I really already had teams of people that knew who I was or who I am. And so when I joined Live Good, barely anybody knew about it. Okay. So what, and I knew that. I knew that. I knew what I had in my hands. Okay. So what I did is immediately, you know, I sent out a short email talking about this new thing, right? It was just a few words like new company with a matrix, new company. You could, I kind of followed what the tour video kind of said, right? To motivate people. Because we all know the majority of people when you talk about a matrix and how they could be at the top of the matrix, make this much money, blah blah blah. So most people are like, oh yeah, I'll take a look. Let me check this out. I want to be one of the first, right? And so what on that email or on that little message, I added, those short words, and then I added the obviously the Live Good Tour, my Live Good Tour referral link, okay? And so I did that with my I sent that out to my email list. And then I also started posting in my Facebook groups, okay? I did not post. If you go to my Facebook, okay, and you go a year ago, you look at a year ago how it looks like. I didn't really post much on my actual Facebook because I was taught not to do that. So before Live Good, I kind of established a system that allowed me to promote things outside of my Facebook profile. So my Facebook groups, I have Facebook groups with thousands of people that follow me, not all necessarily in my other companies that I used to promote, but they were in the community. So they knew of me, right? And so I posted there, I sent emails, I sent out messages. I took massive action, okay? That's what I did in the beginning. So what happened? So when Live Good started becoming uh when Live Good started going viral, naturally the things that I sent out were getting great results with registrations and pre-enrollments, registrations. And again, not all of them were good affiliate members, right? That were registered, because a lot of them thought that just by joining they would get something just by sitting back and getting spills from the matrix or whatever. So, anyways, that's what I did 14 months ago. Now is a little different. Okay, it's a little different. Now, a lot of people know of Live Good, right? So it's not like I could just post something on Facebook or on a Facebook group or send out an email to my list, right? And say, hey, have you heard of Live Good? Now, most likely they have, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say, guys, what you got to do is say to everyone you know, hey, have you heard of Live Good? Now, I don't know who you know, but if the people you know, I don't know if they've heard of Live Good. And I'm going to tell you this also from my own experience. There are people that know about Live Good, but they literally haven't joined because they're waiting for you to join. They're waiting for you to tell them about it. It's just weird. There's just people out there like that. They're not gonna join Live Good until they find out this person joined or that person joined or whatever, right? And then there's also people that are not that know about Live Good, but they're busy with their other businesses or other life things happening in their life, and they just don't have time to go into Live Good. That doesn't mean they're not joining Live Good. That means that they're not ready right now. So if you're, if you have that in your circle, those types of people, the main thing is, and I have those people too. Okay. So for me, what I'm doing now is I'm just creating a um a certain person. I'm creating my, I don't want to say brand. I'm establishing myself as a leader. Forget about me being a diamond for a second, okay? Forget about who I am, okay? Right now, let's just say I'm just somebody out there in the world trying to be in a business, okay? What I'm focusing on is I'm establishing, becoming known, basically a leader in the world of Live Good, because the next million people that join Live Good, because we're gonna have millions more join, okay? Question is, who are they gonna join? Are they gonna join, someone that once in a while talks about Live Good, or that just mentions make money with Live Good all over and over every day, the same thing? Or are they going to join someone that they might find or be approached by that is a leader? Most people want to join, a leader, because they think that they're gonna probably have a higher chance of success, right? So I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you and be very transparent with you guys, okay? I am currently not registering people. I am getting pre-enrollments and I am getting registrations, but I'm currently not working. For many reasons, okay? But once I do get back to work, meaning start promoting and start registering people, I want to do it not the same way I did it a year ago. It's not going to work like that, okay? It's not for me. I don't know about you. So what I do is I think about where we are, what's really happening. And I already told you, 14 months later, guys, the world by now, they know about Live Good, especially in our industry, okay? In our industry, network marketers, especially the ones that are online, social media, they already know about Live Good. In fact, excuse me. In fact, they know about Live Good, and they know about the 5 or 10 copycats. So we have to put these things into the equation. We also have to put in the equation the competition, okay? Okay? Even though we're not competing against each other, indirectly, we're all competing, but in a safe environment, right? I mean, I want you to be a diamond. I want you to win. I want you to be successful. But I want that too for myself, right? You want that too. So we have to really think about all these things and think about, and the reason I'm saying these things, guys, is because that's literally what I'm telling you is what goes through my head. It's what goes through my head. It's what goes through my mind, because I have to ask myself questions like, what can I do that will set me apart from the competition, that will increase my registrations, okay? So my advice to you, and I'm not doing it, okay? But my advice to you is I would focus, number one, on social media. Number two, targeting network marketers, okay? And number three, you got to choose one thing, okay? Whether it's one product or a couple products or the business plan, the comp plan of Live Good, but you got to kind of choose one thing that you really like about Live Good and go with it and promote that to people, okay? You got to announce it, become a news reporter, okay? The better you report the news, the better success you're going to have here, okay? So how do you report? By posting, okay? Everything you post about Live Good is basically a report. You're reporting the news, okay? Now, if your report is join Live Good has great coffee, it's organic. Okay, it's a report, but is it exciting? Like to just post something like a flyer about the coffee and the benefits of the coffee? A good reporter, okay, will get in front of the camera and do a video and just talk about something that's about Live Good, okay? And the best reports are the ones that have exciting news, okay? So excitement, announcements, something very interesting. Those are the best reports, okay? Like that's what I would do all day long. I would make videos and upload them on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere. But you also, one more thing is you need an audience. If you have 500 friends on Facebook and you're reporting the news to 500 friends, probably only 30 or 40 people are seeing that. And only 10 are probably liking it. And only one is probably commenting on it. So you definitely need more friends, more followers, more audience, okay? You cannot get more results if you don't have that. I don't care how awesome your video was on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook if you only have like 300 friends. So I mean, I can't go into details of how you find more friends, there's many ways to do it. And there's many videos out there in the world that can show you. And you could try different things, right? And you can ask your upline business mentor these questions. But that's my advice to everyone right now, okay? And really, you just want to invite people to come and take a look, okay? Take a look at this video. Now, I do know they're changing the video in the Live Good Tour page to something that's gonna kind of make more sense now, 14 months later, because that video a year ago was the perfect video. And obviously now it's kind of like, it's a little bit different now, okay? So as we wait for that, what you can at least do is, this is what I would do. I would show them that video plus another video, okay? Another short video of maybe your team and everybody cheering, saying something, right? When you bring people to a Zoom like this and they see faces and they see people, you'll probably have a better chance of them wanting to join whatever you're promoting than if you just send a video that talks about make $2,000 without recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just things are happening so fast and changing so fast. We have to also adapt to these changes. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't been really doing it, but that's what I would do, is to increase my business, right? My next goal is obviously Crown Diamond. What I need to do is go wider. That's what I need to do. I have some strong legs, okay? But those very strong legs do not qualify me to Crown Diamond. And they did that on purpose, right? If Crown Diamond didn't exist and Diamond was the last rank, guess what? Live Good would not grow anymore. What else am I supposed to do? Okay. But Live Good is smart. They wanted us to help the company grow more. So they gave us Crown Diamond rank, which forces us to have to register more people to go wider, right? So if I want to be Crown Diamond, if you want to be a Crown Diamond, we got to go wide eventually. Maybe not in the beginning. In the beginning, with what I just taught you, you could get to Diamond quick. But Crown Diamond, forget it. You can't get to Crown Diamond fast. You got to go wide and then deep, okay? and there's only 2 crown diamonds for a reason, because it's hard as hell, but it's not impossible. Okay, it's a matter of time. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another crown diamond this year, maybe 2 more. I don't know. But guess what? You gotta go wide. So that's what I gotta do. You know, what I gotta do is different from what you gotta do. But it's all the same idea. And 14 months later, we all have to adapt to the changes. We have to understand that Live Good is known already. So just posting every day is not gonna work. You know, especially if your report is very like just a flyer. No, you have to really get out of your shell and you do what you got to do to make it happen. Okay. And it doesn't have to be hard. It has to be just simple, fun, and duplicatable. Whatever you do in this business, in this industry, make sure it's simple, fun, and duplicatable. The more stupid simple it is, the easier it is for others to do it, which makes it duplicatable. If what you're doing is getting you results, but it's hard for others to do, you're not gonna duplicate. That's been the secret all this time. All these 20 years that I've been doing this, I've always asked myself, is what I'm doing simple and duplicatable? Because if it's not, you're just wasting your damn time. It's gotta be simple and duplicatable. Simple and duplicatable. So nowadays it's simple to just get on a video and talk about whatever. You got 30 seconds. That's it. 30 seconds. Make a 30-second video, upload it. You'll get better as you go along. So that's my advice. And I don't know if that helps with
Thank you, Jesse.
answering the question, but
Wow, that was great advice, Jesse. And I just want to thank Andrea from Canada there, Future Silver, for asking that question, being bold enough, getting her out of her shell. And did that not help everyone? Wow, powerful. And again, we're hearing it from Jesse Garcia, you know, who's been here, who has the experience, who is doing it. And it's just so wonderful, Jesse, again, that you took this 1 hour and 45 minutes with us. So much for the 30-minute training, right? But I love it because this is a special time. And you know, everybody hung with us, Jesse. They wanted this information, they needed it. And I think it was so, you know, just terrific. And to end it with this culmination of, okay, what to do now, what to say to people now, how to handle where we are now in the company, has been probably the most powerful information I heard. So I'm so glad everybody stayed here. Again, we just want to thank you, Jesse, so much. The people here on the Zoom really appreciate it. I see the, you know, the comments and the chats. And I just want to tell you, Jesse, again, thank you so much for all your input. Jesse is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. He's telling it to you straight. He's a humble guy, but he's a quiet giant. That's what I told Brian to say. I said, you know, introduce him as the quiet giant, because that's really who he is. He's different from other people. He's way different from me, right? I'm definitely not the quiet one, Jesse. If you haven't, but everybody, all the different personalities, that what makes Live Good what it is. And that's what makes it so possible for anybody and everybody can do Live Good, be a leader and live good. You know, we can. And I just can't wait till we have you on next time, Jesse. And there's new silvers and golds and platinums and diamonds on our team here, because we will, and we'll have you here and we'll have a celebration, not just a training, right? And so with that, I think we should open up the lines. Ladies and gentlemen, just, you know, unmute yourself. If you want to say something, Jesse, thank him. What a wonderful Saturday morning for us here in Chicago, and evening, and it's morning already on Sunday in the Philippines, and they're still here. So thank you, Jesse. We love you, right, and we appreciate you.
All right. Jesse mentioned that he now has to go wide. Well, I'm here to tell you we can all go wide all the time, because it only helps you to, you know, be in the recruiting mode. Just keep mentioning it consistently on a daily basis. And the more people you bring in, the more matching bonuses you begin, the more legs, personally enrolled legs you have. And It doesn't hurt you to, keep going wide because
Woo, that's right.
it'll serve you.
All right. Well, have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Jesse. And open up your lines, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
Woo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And thank you,
much,
Brian and Jill, for
Ramsey.
setting this up.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Rose.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Everyone.
Jesse.
See you guys next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love
See
you
you
guys.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.